Essay question, Home Sweet Home. Essay begins. It had seemed like an age since I had been snatched from my warm, comfortable home and crammed into a small cage. That had been a moment of sudden and unexpected terror, although somewhere, buried deep in my memory, had been the recollection of a similar occurrence in the past. What followed was a nightmare of dislocation, of unexplained noises and voices, of sudden jolts and sickening, lurching, jerking movements. I became completely disorientated. No explanation seemed to cover what was happening to me. Just when I felt I could bear things no longer, the movement ceased, and I felt myself released from my cell. I have good eyesight, but because my eyes had been dilated to peer through the gloom of my captivity, now I was dazzled by harsh, glaring lights. I seemed to find myself in a large, white area, but as I tried to explore my new situation, firm hands grasped me from behind and kept me pinioned to the spot. Perhaps more terrifying than the bright whiteness was the smell, an unpleasant, harsh, acidic tang which seared my nostrils. As I struggled, I felt a small, slight pinprick, as if I had stepped on a thorn, and then a sudden drowsiness overwhelmed me as rapidly as if someone had thrown a grey blanket over my head. When I came to my befuddled senses, once more, my life seemed to have gone into reverse. There was the same deprivation of freedom, the roar of unseen, unaccountable noises, the sickening sway of unfamiliar movement. My mouth was dry, my limbs were stiff and sore, as if I had been in a fight. I felt sick. Suddenly it was all over. I felt the world become still and quiet, and the door to my cell was thrown open. Staggering forward, I found myself once more in my own, dear, familiar home. The sound, the smell, the feel of things familiar were all immensely reassuring. Overwhelmed with relief, I sat down and immediately tried to make myself presentable after the rigors of my journey. "Poor thing," said a voice. "No cat ever enjoys a visit to the vet, does it?"